If you've ever ordered from Amazon, this concerns you. Last year, over 147,000 seniors were targeted by scammers impersonating Amazon through emails, phone calls, and text messages engineered to steal everything. Since 2020, losses have exploded from $600 million to $2.4 billion. Some victims lost six-figure life savings. Others were left with something far worse than financial ruin. The machine behind it is only getting bigger. Federal records show a crisis unfolding behind the screens of everyday Amazon users. In 2024, seniors filed 147,127 official complaints about Amazon impersonation scams, more than one-third of all such reports nationwide. The financial devastation is stunning. Losses surged from $600 million in 2020 to $2.4 billion just 4 years later. This is not a slow drip, but a flood, an increase of 300% in the money stolen from older adults alone. The harm is not spread evenly. When investigators look at the cases where the victim's identity is confirmed and the loss is verified, the average theft per senior jumps to $83,000. For thousands, a single encounter with a fake Amazon agent or a bogus order alert email wipes out decades of savings in hours. The most severe cases are multiplying at an alarming rate. In 2020, about 150 seniors lost over $100,000 each to Amazon-related fraud. By 2024, that number had climbed past 1,200, a rise of more than 8 times in just 4 years. These aren't rare, isolated cases. Catastrophic losses are now a regular feature of the scam epidemic. Behind every number is a story of trust betrayed. Experts at the FTC and the FBI warn that most of these scams start with a message about a problem with your account, a missed payment, or a suspicious order delivered by email, text, or a convincing phone call. The goal is always the same: to trick victims into handing over payment details, passwords, or even direct access to their bank accounts. The financial damage is only part of the toll. According to FTC victim surveys, more than 80% of seniors who lose money to these scams report severe anxiety, and 1 in 8 admits to suicidal thoughts in the aftermath. What began as a digital nuisance has become a full-scale emergency for America's older generation. The machinery driving Amazon impersonation scams is not hidden in the shadows. It's built on a sprawling network of fake websites and hijacked phone numbers. In 2025, Amazon's own security team identified 2,912 unique phishing domains, each one designed to mimic the real Amazon site with uncanny precision. These aren't just random URLs. Many are generated by automated scripts, registered and discarded in rapid cycles, each one alive just long enough to capture a handful of victims before being taken down. Subdomains and lookalike addresses are collapsed into single counts, ensuring the number reflects distinct operations, not inflated by technical tricks. On the phone side, the Federal Communications Commission confirmed 527 separate numbers used to spoof Amazon's caller ID in 2024. Each number was validated by at least 2 independent complaints and carrier tracebacks, proving the calls didn't come from Amazon at all. Some of these numbers originate from overseas, others from recycled domestic lines, but all are engineered to slip past basic call blocking tools. The system is designed for churn. Once a number is flagged and shut down, another batch is activated, keeping the scam pipeline flowing. These infrastructure numbers are not theoretical. They represent the backbone of a fraud economy that can scale up or down in hours. The 2,912 domains in 2025 are more than double the count from just 3 years earlier, and the 527 spoofed numbers reflect a 250% jump since 2020. This is an industrialized attack surface, constantly replenished by underground marketplaces selling ready-made, Amazon brand kits, and DGA scripts. Every domain and phone number is a new doorway for scammers to reach victims, fueling the surge in losses and keeping the threat alive for anyone with an Amazon account. Digital con artists now mimic Amazon's every move, blending urgency and familiarity across email, text, and phone. An email arrives. Your Amazon order number 4728392 has been delayed. Action required. The branding is flawless, with official logo, color gradients, a table that looks like a real order summary. The link leads to a fake login page, hosted on a domain registered just days before. These sites, amzn-track.com and secure-amazon-help.net, are cycled rapidly, each lasting only long enough to catch the next unsuspecting target. Text messages follow the same playbook. Hi Susan, your Amazon package could not be delivered. Please click https amzn-track.com XYZ to reschedule. The order number is real or close enough, scraped from data leaks, and the sender rotates short codes like 555-AMZN or AMZ-2024-XYZ, making it nearly impossible for filters to keep up. Each message feels personal, engineered to trigger a quick response. The phone brings a new level of deception. In 2024, scammers use AI voice cloning to sound exactly like Amazon agents. Hello, this is Sarah from Amazon Customer Service. I see an issue with your recent order number 845392. The voice matches Amazon's cadence. The caller ID shows a Seattle area code, and even the hold music is authentic. The caller asks for a verification code or the last 4 digits of a credit card, weaving in details from actual purchases. Dr. Levine, cybersecurity analyst, warns, the sophistication of these scams now rivals that of professional call centers. AI-generated voices and personalized data make it nearly impossible for the average person to tell the difference. The aim is always the same: capture payment details, passwords, or direct access to a bank account. Scammers zero in on older adults for a reason. In controlled tests, seniors are 3 times more likely to click a fake Amazon link than younger users, 42% versus just 14%. The same pattern holds for text messages. Nearly 1 in 3 seniors will tap a suspicious SMS, compared to less than 1 in 10 adults under 30. This vulnerability is not just about technical skill. Behavioral studies show that trust in familiar brands rises with age, and nearly 70% of seniors say they rarely question emails or calls from companies they use often. For criminals, this means a simple logo or order number is often enough to bypass skepticism. Security gaps widen the target. Only 28% of Amazon users over 60 have enabled multi-factor authentication, even though the overall rate is more than double that. Without this extra layer, a stolen password is all it takes for a scammer to reset credentials, drain gift card balances, or reroute deliveries. The result is a direct pipeline from a single click to a wiped-out bank account. Dr. Levine, a cybersecurity analyst, puts it bluntly. Older adults have become the favorite target because they combine high trust, lower digital confidence, and significant savings. The fraudsters know exactly who is most likely to answer and to believe the next call. The numbers back him up. The Federal Reserve reports that 71% of Americans over 60 hold more than $150,000 in savings, making each successful scam a potential windfall. The emotional fallout is just as severe. 82% of senior victims report lasting anxiety, and over 1 in 10 struggle with suicidal thoughts after the loss. For many, the damage goes far beyond the balance sheet. When a suspicious message lands in your inbox or your phone lights up with a call claiming to be from Amazon, the safest first move is simple. Don't click, don't answer. log in directly through the official Amazon website or app. If there's truly a problem with your account, you'll see it flagged there, not in a random email or text. This habit alone blocks the vast majority of phishing attempts, cutting off scammers before they can even begin their script. The same goes for phone calls. If someone calls and says they're from Amazon, hang up and call the official customer service number listed on Amazon's website. Never use a number provided by a caller or in a suspicious message. These two steps, logging in first and calling back using verified contact information, are the foundation of self-defense against impersonation fraud. They cost nothing, require no tech skills, and stop most scams dead in their tracks. Adding multi-factor authentication to your Amazon account is the single most effective way to shut the door on scammers. With MFA, even if someone tricks you into giving up your password, they can't get in without a second code, usually sent to your phone or generated by an app. The setup takes less than 5 minutes. Go to your Amazon account settings, select Login and Security, and follow the prompts for two-step verification. For older adults or anyone caring for them, talk openly about these steps. Share what you have learned with friends, relatives, and neighbors. A quick phone call or text could save someone from disaster. When communities talk, fraud loses its power. Protect your account, then help someone else do the same. Every day, fake Amazon alerts flood inboxes and phones, each one a potential trigger for disaster. With average losses now topping $1,200 per victim, no user is immune. For countless seniors, the anxiety never fades. The real risk? It's only getting worse. Stay vigilant. Share your story below.